Hey guys, it's the Gundam Boy, and today we're going to be chucking a new nade from the Entrenchment Division Warbond, the Giga Grenade, which looks like someone took several nades and just duct taped them together to a broken baton. So if you want to get this chunk of explosive for yourself, you can get it in the recent Warbond on the second page for 50 medals. Looking at this grenade, I gotta say right off the bat, it fulfills the same AT weapon role that we've been seeing in a lot of these Warbonds, like the Pocket Bomb Ultimatum, the backpack the TSA agents are afraid of, and Davy's Crotch. And now we have the Terrorist Magic Wand. So let's take a look at this weapon's damage stats. This nade has a damage number of 2000 with a penetration of level 5. It also comes with a demo force of 40, push force of 40, and a stagger force of 40, meaning it's capable of closing those Titan's holes. This grenade is a solid mix of other weapons we have, having similar damage outputs to things like Thermite without that bullshit chance of it bouncing off, while having the same blast size to Dynamite. But where these weapons need to be worked up to blow their load, this grenade is sensitive and will go off in a single touch. But like a fat kid being chased by a Ford F-150, these things can only go so far. This grenade must have gotten its aerodynamics from Jeep because it flies like a brick. Including all that weight means divers will have to get ready to compensate their throw properly to avoid nuking themselves with the enemy. Oh, and it's really important to know that you only get 2 of these pocket bombs. If you're wearing an armor set like engineering kit, you can go up to 4. But you sneaky little supply pack crutch lovers will have to keep in mind that each reload from a box only gives you 1 in return. Even the resupply stratagem only gives you 1, making the grenade boxes you find in the field the only way to get 2 of these grenades back. I can understand the limitation on the supply pack, but did they have to do it to the resupply boxes as well? I'm just saying, it feels a little unnecessary. This puts a hefty handicap onto you, and you really have to think carefully about who's gonna get this bomb stick. Like, should you throw it at that group of bugs? Do you use it to kill that War Strider?
Oh, and did you know it can close bug holes? Ah!
This grenade's limited amount makes it a terrible option for demolition, since most bases on higher difficulties have, what, more than 2 spawners? I mean, you got a whole-ass assault rifle and a grenade pistol that can probably do it better. Oh, and a crossbow! I especially don't like it for demolition when you have to use it against enemy structures like Shrieker Nests, which take 2 of these grenades to pop, making this grenade feel like it's more combat-oriented. So, let's throw it at some enemies. Starting on the bug front, of course, anything smaller than a heavy unit is going to die instantly. You know, at least you're safe from those hive guards, but if you want to get the most out of this explosive, look for the densest part of the group, or at least the biggest target, just to ensure you're getting the most out of that 12 meters of booming power. Chargers can be one-shotted, but this is solely dependent on where the grenade lands. Are you alive?
Giga,
Okay, you are.
yeah, I'm fine.
Undercutting this throw can leave the Chargers either crippled or, in the worst-case scenario, alive, doing little damage to it.
Is he gonna bleed out? Why don't you dare turn back around?
No. What are you doing? Why are you sliding like that? What are you... Of course, going up against Impaler. Die! Now, for Bile Titans, this is where I'd have to say the grenade falls a bit short, taking 2 of these to kill because a majority of the damage is attacking the main health pool since it's all explosive. This is also assuming that you land each grenade perfectly, as the Bile Titan will tank this if you don't hit it directly. But because of its high demolition force, if you don't have any way to take out Bile Titan holes, you can sneak around the back of the Mega Nest and throw it at the back to shut their thing down, which is good for splattering a Bile Titan in a 1v1, but if you're playing on higher level missions, they usually drop these in 3s, so it's best to bring a heavy counter for this unit. Moving on to the Illuminate front, where there's less massive units to explode. I've chucked at Hordes of Voteless to create some breathing room. I've thrown it at Overseers for fun.
Oh, how cute! He named it. Oh shit!
And even used it to counter flesh mobs. But due to the nature of this game, spamming these light chaff units makes this grenade feel like a bad option, as you could probably get the same or even better crowd control capabilities with other grenades. It just feels like a grenade that doesn't have much to do on this front. If you're going to use the counter harvesters, just note that it takes 2 to kill. You can kill it in 1 shot, assuming you can hit it in the eye, and while it does good damage, higher difficulties spawn more of these units, even against the Appropriators. Sure, it can annihilate a Velociraptor and a Gatekeeper, but these unit spawn rates are way higher and it will test your supply pack. It's an even worse demolition option on the Illuminate front, because these illegally parked space campers take 2 of these grenades to kill, assuming you're not throwing it through their front door. Like at that point, you might as well have brought the grenade pistol. Now with the bots, where you'll probably get the most out of this grenade, with there being more armored targets that will get in your way. If you get the jump on enemy patrols, you can just snap them back into raw material. But for the heavies that will get in your way like Hulks, they can easily be bonked out of the game. Same thing goes for War Striders, making this grenade a easy solution to just snap away those nuisance heavies. But for a grenade that you would assume would one-shot an Annihilator tank, it does not if you hit him on the front armored segment. So aiming for the back end of this tank will definitely kill it otherwise. Going up against the Factory Strider, I'd say it's even less effective here. If you want to kill it consistently, it takes like 3 of these nades to destroy a leg, and you can't really target the underbelly with it, destroying it that way, since, you know, the blast radius will nuke you too, and neither did aiming for the eye. It just feels like that this grenade is overall bad for facing off with Factory Striders. This is absolutely due to the fact that it's only explosive damage, and going up against units like the Fox engine is a super no for similar reasons. And while you can destroy bot fabricators, you cannot destroy the heavy fabs with this grenade, and you'll have to aim for the vent overall. But that's pretty much all there is to talk about this grenade. I mean, if you treat it like an ultimatum, it's a pretty goddamn good grenade, personally think about it. I just kind of wish that the resupplies didn't only give you one. But that is the end of the video. I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye!